Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 8th grade concept of surface area. This is standard 8.7b in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 9 of the redesign practice online STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we've got this triangular prism here, and we have its dimensions not drawn to scale, and we need to find the total surface area. All right, so the total surface area means that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different faces, and we need to find just the area of all of those different faces, add them together, there's your total surface area. Now, we could do this the long way, or we could do this the short way. So the long way would be to look at each of these 5 faces individually, right? Just add up the area of that base, and then you get your 3 rectangles right here. So you get a rectangle at the bottom, right? You get your kind of rectangle slanting up. Then you got your final rectangular face kind of right here. And you can just add up all 5 of those. But we also have a nice equation here that we could use. Surface area, and we got to find the right one. Prism, and we're not looking for lateral surface area, we're looking for total surface area. So we're including the 2 bases, right? Lateral surface area excludes the 2 bases. So it's going to be that equation that you saw, pH plus 2b. So let's figure out why that is actually a little bit easier for us. So the surface area equals pH plus 2b. All right, so the perimeter is going to be the perimeter of one of your bases right here. All right, so what is the perimeter of that base? Well, let's see, I've got 17 and I've got 15. This last one right here is that 8, right? I'm going to have to use that. So if I put that together, that is going to be 12, 20. All right, that's 40. So the surface area equals, let's start replacing some of these here, 40. Now the height, here's the tricky part, right? It's lying on its side. It's not standing straight up. If it were standing straight up kind of like this, you would easily see that the height is going to be this long one right here, that 10. But it's lying side to side, but the height is whatever connects the 2 bases. My 2 bases are these triangular faces because it's a triangular prism. So what connects those 2 is going to be that 10. So I'm going to multiply the perimeter times the height. Now, why does that work? Well, the perimeter is each of these 3 sides. I add that together and I multiply that by the height. Well, so basically what I'm doing is I'm doing the 8 times the 10, which is getting me this big rectangle. I'm doing 17 times 10, which is getting me this back rectangle. And I'm getting this 15 times 10, which is giving me the bottom rectangle. So it's just a faster way of doing those 3 rectangular faces. Then I need to find 2 times the area of that triangular base. And remember, the triangular base is going to be 1/2 base times height. All right, so let's do that. So now we have to do a smaller formula inside here. So area equals 1/2 base times height. So 1/2, my base, right, is going to be, now we have to kind of look at it like it is a right triangle. So we can use this base as this 8. We can use the height as that 15, since it is a right triangle. You see that right there. All right, so that's going to be 4 times 15, so that's 60. All right, so 2 times 60. So then my surface area here, right? So all we got to do is just kind of multiply here. So 40 times 10 is going to be 400. 2 times 60 is 120. And so if we want to, we can kind of whip out our calculator, but you know what? We didn't even really need to, because the most difficult thing would have been this. If we had to multiply that by 1/2, that would have been 7.5, but it's easier just to do the 1/2 times 8 to get you 4, and then multiply that times 15. So our total surface area is going to be D, 520 square centimeters.